Mandy was very competitive. She never like settled. She hated losing. I mean, everyone hates losing, but like she was never satisfied. She always wanted to get better and make the team better.
Her goofiness, she's a little silly. She's funny. She always makes me crack up.
She makes the team like not freak out. She has like that ability to like calm the team down and like crack a joke or whatever and like alleviate stress.
I think she pushed people and expected the best out of everyone.
But she's really hardworking. She always is in the play, no matter what, whether it's defending or attacking. You always know when Mandy's on the field.
Yeah, that's true, you do.
My favorite memory about Mandy is when she ties her shoes during the middle of the game and loses her defender.
Or the way she screams "Go Irish" before kickoffs because
It's such a beautiful sound.
Well, she was my locker mate. She was right next to me, so I always got to hear her, like, her jokes, and she would always, like, consult with me for her pregame tweet. So she wanted to make sure it was, like, witty and would get people to come out. So I had fun doing that.
Mandy would be fashionista.
hipster Mandy.
Class clown.
Class clown, for sure.
Also leader. She was a good leader, but class clown. I always think of like the time that her and Carrie were dancing in the locker room. They're not good dancers. Carrie says she has rhythm. I don't know if I still believe that, but Mandy doesn't have rhythm.
Yeah, have you seen her salsa?
Mandy's salsa is
Mandy's
not that
really
good.
good at salsa dancing.
No, Nicole Rodriguez is good at salsa dancing. Mandy's okay at it.
I think Nicole is really passionate. Like, she's passionate about like everything she does, and she puts her whole heart into everything. And
My favorite memory of Nicole was every Sunday we like go to church together and we'd get breakfast before, and so just like having time away from soccer and just like being able to like talk and just like hang out and be together, like it meant a lot, I guess.
And she was always really supportive of everyone.
Always put the team first.
Yeah, Nicole's like,
Mom.
yeah, she's a very mom figure for the team. I don't know what we're gonna do next year because we don't really have one anymore. Our mom, like, orphans now. Thanks, Nicole, for leaving.
Nicole would like text me after games, like that we either didn't get the result we needed or like we didn't have a good game, and she would just like be really nice and build me back up, and basically like was my mom away from home, so that was nice.
Like, she wouldn't ever like be selfish, or she was very like for the team. Whatever's best for the team, like, that was her mentality, and that was not only good because she did that, but it was also because she was a senior and kind of a leader on the team. She served as like an inspiration for all the younger players.
Yeah, she was a friend to everybody too. Like, she did not cut out people. She helped everybody. She did not, like, she wasn't exclusive about who she mothered or who she became friends with. She reached out to everybody, and I think that made her key to our team. She was kind of the glue that held a lot of our team together, and she was honestly, like Tucker, another one of the most hardworking people I had ever met. I mean, she graduated early from college, for crying out loud. That's like
Awesome.
great.
I remember she scored a goal in the spring.
Oh, yeah.
It was a nice goal.
Yeah.
And I just felt like that was exciting. It was fun to see her score.
Nicole would be most likely to be a soccer mom with a minivan.
With the minivan and like 8 kids.
I'm gonna miss the way Nicole was my mom.
Me too.
She really like looked out for like everyone on the team, and like especially I feel like she looked after like me and Tay a lot, like a literal mom. And
We were her kids.
and whenever we needed to talk, she would be there. If like she was having a hard day, she would come to us, and like she was just a good outlet for like anything you needed to talk about, even away from soccer.
And she gives really good back scratches.
She does.
Becca, where do we start with Becca? She's really good at hunting.
Hunting.
She loves Texas. She's a really good dancer, actually.
Yeah, she's a good dancer. God.
She's so much fun in the locker room before games when she is dancing.
She would have a spaz dance that was pretty fun,
yeah.
and she would dance to Rock City. The best
Rack
way I've ever Rack
Rack
City. The best way I've ever seen anyone dance to.
Yeah, she's got energy that just like comes out of nowhere and like surprises you.
It's like, hey, here I am.
Here I am, I'm Becky. Can we dance now?
It's Becky!
Becca was very crafty.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would think that she was gonna just like touch it or like something, and then she just like whip out this like flick or like a cutback and just completely just beat the player.
She was quick, light on her feet.
She had very light feet.
When she scored against Florida, that diving header,
Sick.
that was a nice goal.
She's adorable.
Yeah. I think like when I think of like how I've known Becca over the past 3 years, the first memory I have of her was her like always just hearing her in the locker room saying, Eli! Eli!
Becca would be class clown.
Class clown.
Class clown.
Class redneck.
Yep. There's no other way to describe her. Class Texan.
She probably like that name better.
Yeah.
I would say Becca would win Best Dancer.
She was always like goofy and always in a positive
She's
mood.
always pretty happy.
Yeah, just trying to like cheer everybody up and just like how she like bops around and I don't know. She like just brought like a energy
She brought
about
good energy
her.
to the team.
Yeah.
Holy Mother Tucker. I love Tucker. You know, she's hardworking, she's smart. I'm gonna miss a lot about her. I can't really pinpoint it to one thing.
I mean, I've known Tuck for a long time, and she is the hardest working person I've ever encountered. Like, even when we were like before we both went to Notre Dame, like, I trained with her and stuff, and she would be out there like 15 minutes early and 15 minutes after to like warm up and stretch before we warmed up and stretched.
And that like wasn't just for the field, it was for everything like she ever worked on. School, you could clearly see it with her 4.0 GPA in the #1 business school in the country. Like, that's no small feat. Like, being captain, being heads of several clubs or something. Like, she worked hard on and off, and she just dedicated like her full heart to everything she ever did.
My favorite thing about Tucker when she gets really mad on the field, she will always yell at the referee saying, "Mr. Referee."
Even if it's a girl.
Even if it's a lady ref, she's so angry, but she won't drop the mister because she's just too polite and it's like weird.
She goes, "Mr. Referee!"
I'm gonna miss how like level-headed Tucker was at all times. Like even if we were losing or playing bad, she always kept us in check, and
she kept everything together.
Yeah, she's very stable.
One of my favorite things about Liz, I would say, would be the comments to the referees when they don't make the call that she would prefer. And I'm glad we got to experience that the last time in the spring game against Michigan. Mr. Referee! Sound familiar?
Tucker was very fit.
She was always willing to do anything for the team. She would play anywhere and just like do everything she could to the best of her ability.
And even though she was a smallish kid, she would like go into tackles and like go in hard, even if though like the person was a lot bigger than her.
She always gave
Oh.
100%.
Always. Whenever I would cover for her playing next to her, she would always thank me.
Mm-hmm.
She would always say, "Thank you, Sco," and I'm like, "Yeah, you're welcome."
She did that in the game. I was like, "You're welcome. Love you."
Very polite.
She was like, "I love you too."
Yeah.
She like thanks people. I feel appreciated.
Thanks, Lo.
She makes
I
you.
got your back.
She makes you feel special.
She makes me feel special in the field. I love when Tucker scores, her hands just go square in the air, and then she just jumps up.
Yeah.
Tucker would be most likely to be the next president.
Most likely to succeed to Tucker.
She's just like an ideal person.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have, it doesn't seem like she has any like
Flaws.
drop off or flaws anywhere in her life.
She's just perfect.
A message to the seniors. One thing I want to miss about you guys is the selfies you guys pull off before each game, whether it's in the bathroom or whether it's on the buses when we're away. I think it's great looking at the pics you guys put up of each other and just come up with different ideas, and it's just like a good way how you guys are really close and do that before every single game that we have.
Oh, Mother Tucker, I'm gonna miss you. I don't want you to leave. I don't want any of the seniors to leave. I mean, they've been here for 3 years with us. I look forward to seeing your face on the front of like Forbes magazine because you're gonna be amazing. And I'm gonna miss like your hardworking. You're also the little comments you say on the field were funny.
Mr. Referee! I'm gonna miss you a lot. I think you're a great inspiration for this team and for me personally. We're really gonna miss your hardworking attitude and perseverance.
Hey Tuck, it's Scove. So, even though I didn't know your name was Liz until after preseason freshman year, I'm still really gonna miss you. You are very positive and optimistic in every situation, even though they can get pretty bad, and I think that's really hard to come by in a person. That's what makes you probably one of the best people I've ever met in my life, and I think that you make people all around better just by being around. You're going to do great things in your future, that's safe to say, but no matter where you go and what you do with your life, you're always going to have a family here at Notre Dame that loves you. So yeah, we're going to miss you, Tuck.
Nicole, we're gonna miss you a bunch. We really loved having you on the team. I think you really made a big difference in the team dynamic and like each of our individual lives. And yeah, wish you the best of luck, and we love you a lot.
We love you, Mom. First and foremost, we're gonna miss you a lot next year.
A lot.
Especially, I mean, you were always there for me. I hope that some of us can help take over your role and help be the moms on the team just as you were. Maybe not as good because it's going to be hard to be better than you. But we love you and we're going to miss you a ton.
Hey Nick, it's Tay. Thank you so much for being my mom and for being one of my best friends. I'm so glad I've gotten the chance to play with you for the past 3 years. You're one of the hardest working people I've ever met. I'll never forget all the good, crazy times we've had together. Thank you for putting up with me and Scope. Even though we give you a hard time, we don't know what we would do without our mom, Lanolin. I love you so much and wish you the best of luck in the future.
Becky, I'm going to miss your dancing, of course. I'm going to miss bonding with you over Texas. And Texas forever. And I'm going to miss your energy on and off the field. And your adorable little high voice calling for people. And we love you.
Becky, I'm gonna miss you a lot. I hope you never stop wearing your camo Notre Dame hat because
It's
I know
awesome.
we won't ever stop wearing ours.
Yeah.
Wish you the best of luck in whatever you're doing next.
Hi Becky, it's me, Tay. I'm so glad I've gotten the opportunity to play with you for the past 3 years. I'm going to miss your crazy, spastic dance moves before games in the locker room and your energetic and caring personality. I don't know what I'm going to do without my Texas buddy next year. I'm going to miss you so much. Good luck with everything and always remember, Texas forever.
Hey Mandy, it's Scope. So I'm really gonna miss doing dysfunctional things with you, whether it was miscommunicating at practice or sending Snapchats of our dogs all day long or any of the other things we did. But now you're a professional soccer player, which is a pretty big deal, and you probably won't have time for the little people like me. Kidding. But you're a very good soccer player, an even better person, and I feel I was very lucky to have been able to play with you these past few years at Notre Dame. Had a good time. It was fun. So good luck in the future, and we're going to miss you.
Thanks for being a presence on and off the field. Thanks for being there. Yeah, you're a great leader, great friend, great teammate, and wish you all the best in your pro career.
Thank you for always being there and being a great teammate and being supportive, and that we were going to miss her both on and off the field, and good luck with the pro team next year.